Good day to all viewers. I hope you are all good. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve this kind of problem that you are seeing here on the board. Just stay tuned and stay with me until the end of this video, since I'm going to show you some strategy on how to solve this. Alright, so they want us to consider the following geometric series. You can see this is the geometric series that we're given here, right? And solve the value of x, right? Okay, this is 16 here. It's 1 6, right? Just because it is further given to me that I am dealing with the geometric series, there's no need for me to stress by identifying the type of series is this. The type of series it is given, the series geometric series. So I'm dealing with the geometric series. So I'm just going to take it further and find the value of x that is just requested from me. Alright. As you know, this is representing the t1, t2, t3, dot up to infinity. So this is representing my infinity value, right? So in this particular situation, it's like I am given this t1, t2 plus t3 plus dot up to this infinity. All right, so remember, in series we only sum, right? We sum the number of the terms. So in this particular situation, we are summing up to infinity. If you don't see plus, so there's a difference between this. Let me emphasize the point. If it was plus, maybe the 16 over 5, this one is just representing the what, the Sn, but not the sum to infinity. But if I decide to remove this positive sign and put equal sign, it is no longer representing the Sn, but it is representing the sum to infinity. All right, so exactly what is given here in this series, right? So we're dealing with the sum to infinity, not just Sn. Okay, let me start with this. Okay, so I'm going to use the formula for sum to infinity here, since I'm dealing with the sum to infinity, or since I'm given the sum to infinity. The formula for sum to infinity is this equal to a over 1 minus r. So I need to use this formula to solve this value of x, right? So, but I will need the sum to infinity, the value of a, the value of r first, right? Okay, let me list all the given information. The sum to infinity is given to me as 16 over 5. The value of a, remember a represent the first term, so this is just the t1, so my a is going to be x. So what is the r? R, I must do this t2 divided by t1. So I'm not going to expand this into t3 divided by t2, because already I know that I am dealing with the geometric series. So I'll just substitute here t2 and t1 to get my r, right? So let me just do it this side. So this t2 is given as x to the power of 2 divided by 4. Everything divided by t1, which is my x. This is the same as divided by 1, so I'll need to interchange these as the same as 1 over x. So this x and x cancel out. I'm left with 1x here, because this is x squared. So all in all, the value of r is going to be x over 4, right? So I've got everything in the table, or on the table, sorry. So what is needed is to substitute in my formula of the sum to infinity. Just going to put 16 over 5 equal to my a as the value of x, divided by what? 1 minus this x over 4. So I need just to solve this, right? I need just to solve this. It's 16 over 5 equal to x over, as you can see here, I've got invisible 1 here, so I will need to find the LCD for only this 1 minus x over 4. Let me do it this side so you can able to see. It's 1 minus x over 4 over 1. The lowest common denominator of this would be just 4. 1 goes how many times into 4? 4 times. times this one is going to be 4. 4 into 4, only 1. 1 times x remains this. So this would be my final answer. Yes, 4 minus x divided by 4 here. Then to avoid this complicated equation here, I'm just going to interchange my right hand side, convert this division into multiplication. It's going to be x over 1 times 4 over 4 minus x. So when I take it further, it's going to be 16 over 5 equal to x times 4, which is going to give me 4x. 1 times this, it's 4 minus x, because any number multiplied by 1 will remain as that number. All right, so here's the method of cross multiplication. 16 by this, it's going to be 16 into 4 minus x. 5 times this, 4x, right? So when we FOIL this, say 16 times this one, yes, it's going to give me 64 minus 16x equal to 20x. So I have to add the like terms together. 16x and 20x are the like terms. So I will leave 64 on my right hand side, 20x, and we'll take this 16 to the right hand side. Is negative, it's going to be positive. Then here into this right hand side, it's going to be 16x, which is going to be 36x, right? That's 64. Let me just write it this side. So it's going to be my x now, it's going to be, because I have to divide both sides by 36. So now I have to do what? To find the value of x. Then now just take my calculator. Sorry for that. Let me just take my calculator. All right, that's going to be 16 divided by 9. So this would be my final answer, guys. All right, just enjoy the video.